Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in the modern, standard, and legacy formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Alright, we're against Stutch here, is our opponent. Our hand is looking pretty good. So our hand looks good, but the issue is we don't have a turn 1 play. We have a turn 2 play, and then we have a turn 3 play. We are on the draw though. Does anyone think this is a mulligan or a keep? I think it's a mulligan, to be honest. I think we need to be doing things on turn 1. Alright, this is a keep. I think we're going to throw a Magus down on the bottom. And then hopefully Blood Moon on turn 1 is pretty good against whatever we're playing against. We haven't run into any 4-color decks yet. Basic Swamp is that's a fun one. Alright, so we're going to get the turn 1 something. It's probably going to be Magus of the Moon. I feel like they're probably going to take a Rabble Master here, if I were to guess. If they don't take a Rabble Master and they take something like Blood Moon, maybe Blood Moon should be the play on turn 1. They took Simian Spirit Guide. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to cast Chrome Mox. I think I'm going to exile Magus. I'm going to go ahead and play out Blood Moon and see if that throws off our opponent's mana at all. Next turn, we have the City of Traders, so we can play Goblin Rabble Master. Alright, so our opponent has both the basics. Possibly all basics. So they're going to be able to take Rabble Master here. We do have 3 mana, though, so anything we draw, we can pretty much play. Our opponent might just be playing a more fair deck in black and white. Alright, there's a Polluted Delta that's now a mountain. Oh, they're playing Black-White Stoneforge Mystic. I have a buddy that runs a deck like this. They play at my local game store. He just plays straight Black-White, kind of fair control. Alright, there's a Batterskull for our opponent, not for us. I wish we had a Batterskull. Ensnaring Bridge would be really nice on this board. Or a Karn. There's a Dark Confidant. Yeah, I think they're just going to run away with this. Yeah, we're just drawing lands. I guess if we draw a Fiery Confluence, we can deal 2 to the creatures and destroy target artifact. So I guess we still have outs to this. Like, it's not game over by any means. Alright, there's another Dark Confidant. Batterskull's on the battlefield. I assume our opponent attacks with everything. Okay, maybe they have something they want to Stoneforge in again. That's unfortunate. So we can play out, I guess, Simian Spirit Guide. It doesn't feel very good, though. Against these more fair decks, our deck doesn't feel very good. We also didn't have a turn 1 like Chalice of the Void or anything, so... Blood Moon is doing work, though. They just happen to have basic Plains, basic Swamp in their hand. Yeah, I think I probably block the Dark Confidant here. If they want to play out their other one, they can. Alright, there's a Rabble Master. We have to swing in. I don't feel like we can win this game. We're just going to go ahead and concede here. Yeah, it was definitely most likely a loss. Alright, what do we want from here? We want Pyroclasm. Maybe a Ratchet Bomb. Probably not. Probably want a Sorcerer's Spyglass in the main. What do we cut? So Magus was pretty good. Chalice of the Void's definitely going to be good. Chandra is going to be good against the Snaring Bridge. Maybe I go to more of a control shell. Because they probably bring in... I'm going to trim a couple of our Goblin Makers. I think I want to trim 2 Rabble Masters. No, I probably just want to trim 3 Rabble Masters. I'm trying to think of anything else I want in the main board or if I just want them in the side. The reason I'm trimming the Rabble Masters rather than the Legion War Boss is because Rabble Master forces the attack. Legion forces the attack on only the token that entered that turn. We want the Spyglass in the main and 1 in the side. That way we can tutor 1 up if we don't find one by naturally drawing it. Pyroclasm's good against their smaller creatures. But Pyroclasm's also bad against our creatures, so that's another reason to trim some of the Goblin boards here. Alright, we have Chalice on 1 or Blood Moon on 1. These are the hands that are a little awkward. I think I'm going to... I don't want to mulligan this hand, but I think it's too risky of a keep. I'm going to mulligan it. Alright, City of Traders, Blood Moon on 1. And then Rabble Master to follow it up. No, we don't have anything to follow it up. This is another risky hand. I think we're going to keep this one. This one's a little not as bad, I guess. Some could argue. I think I'm just going to get aggressive here. I think I want to go ahead and cast the Rabble Master. I know I said it's the worst of the 2. I'm going to go ahead and start off aggressive, though. And hopefully that'll pay off. Like, if they're leading on things like Dark Confidant, I don't think we have too much to worry about. And then next turn we can Spyglass. And hopefully we can... Spyglass away the... away the Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, here's Chalice on 1, actually. I think that's better of a play. And then we'll Spyglass next turn. We don't want to get hit with any discard spells. They let on 2 fetch lands. Maybe Blood Moon was a better play. But then I didn't have any land to follow up with, so I wouldn't have been able to play anything. Alright, they had the Disenchant. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the look at their hand. Thoughtseize, Swords, Vindicate. I actually think I want to name Wasteland here. That way they can't just blow up my land. Yeah, we might just get screwed here, unfortunately. So their hand was Swords, Wasteland, Vindicate. Yeah, they're just gonna... Oh, they just Vindicate my land anyhow. Destroy target permanent. Oof. Alright, we're getting in here for 1. They're gonna have to Swords our Goblin here. I should have named Stoneforge with this. That was my mistake. They probably take Legion War Boss here. The Blood Moon may have been more important to lead on, but I just feel like there's so many turns where... Alright, so they got rid of a Thoughtseize. There's Scholar. Gross. They might take the Chalice here. Yeah, I would take the Chalice if I were him. Or her. Whoever we're playing against. Alright, so we're not going to attack here. Man, I feel like we're just so far behind in this game. We can easily come back after a couple land drops, but we just haven't hit. We had one land that entire... The first how many cards of our library? Oh, another Tide Scholar. What is this? This is like fair magic. Fair legacy magic. Minus the Vindicate. Don't touch my lands. Alright. So, hopefully we're going to find another land and maybe get the Trinisphere down. Our opponent might just tear us to pieces, though. This is probably a Chandra. Not a Chandra, a Liliana. Oh, another Vindicate. Never mind. They probably have Liliana, though, in their deck. If I were to guess. Vindicate, kill your lands. That just sucks. That's really hard to play against. There's nothing we can do here, I don't think. Oh man, that Chromox would have been nice a few turns ago. Alright, so they're out of Thoughtseize. They're at 8 life. I mean, there's a very small window of opportunity or chance that we actually can pull this game off. Alright, so our opponent attacks for 4. Yep. They probably have something. Alright, there's the Liliana. Tick up, make us discard. Oh, they're going to make us sack a creature. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way we're getting through this. Maybe it was right to lead on Blood Moon, but again, we haven't seen very many lands. Land and Pyroclasm, I think, is the only way I can see us getting out of this. And it has to be within the next 2 turns. Yeah, this game's out of our reach at this point. Sword of Fire, nice. Sure. You have to discard their swords. Yep. Yeah, I think we're just dead still. That's unfortunate. We lost to the fair deck. Thank you so much for watching. Please go hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. For your custom playmats, mouse pads, and more, head over to Inked Gaming. Use promo code crocodilemtg10 to receive 10% off your order. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons.